Hello everybody. Well, I've been sort of on a roll of doing reviews, and tonight's no different. I have a review. It's going to be a shaving review this time. It's going to be a review of this. Anybody recognize it? A Parker 65R. Parker razors don't get much love on the forums, I've noticed. Very few people use them. It's a relatively inexpensive razor, but between $25 and $30 usually. A lot of people think of the Parker razor to think of a twist open style, but this is a traditional three-piece styled after what's kind of classically known as the 89 style, a DE 89, Mueller 89, R. Looks real similar. Really, the variations that I've seen in most of the 89 styles is this little piece right here, the two little ridges up at the top. They kind of vary a little bit, but nothing real super unique other than, if you pick that up, I don't know if you can pick it up, it says India in the bottom. I'm going to load it up with a Pole Silver Super Iridium. I've got my Pav Spalti Maple brush sitting here soaking, and I've got some water on some Stirling spice. This is their new formula. Shake this out. I've washed my face, prepared that way. My prep is going to be, I'm going to let the lather sit on my face a little bit. It's got a nice spicy smell. It's not an exact replica of Old Spice, but it's in the neighborhood. Adding some water. the new formulation of the Stirling soaps. They are a little bit easier to lather than what they were before. But a tallow-based soap is going to take a little bit more work on average to get a good lather going, because you got to get the chemistry going, get things mixed up and worked up. It's a real nice lather. Let that sit for a second. And like I've said before, allowing your lather to sit on your face, and then rubbing it in, using your brush to massage it in. The more that the hair follicles of your whiskers get covered with the lather, the more opportunity the chemistry of the soap has to break down that outer coating of your whisker, and to allow the water that's in the lather to get into that whisker, to expand it, to plump it up, to make the whisker stiffer, not softer, to make it stiffer, so that it's easier to cut. You don't want a limp, soft beard. You don't. You want a stiff beard that can be cut easily. So, got the blade loaded in there. Absolutely no problems whatsoever loading up that blade. Just plop it in and tighten it down. It's a nice little weight. I didn't weigh it, but my guess is it's right around 90 grams total weight. I wish it was just maybe a tad bit more, and I might be able to solve that ultimately by maybe adding something into the handle up, through the little hole there. Let's see how it goes. What? I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's more audio feedback with the blade. Than you usually get with a DE razor. I know the handle is, the inside of the handle's hollow, but there's no place for it to get out. I can feel the blade definitely. It's not a mild shave that is normally associated with an 89 style razor. It's at least one notch above that. It's right in that groove of aggression that I really like. Not so aggressive that you go, ooh, I gotta be careful. You can still pretty well manage this razor however you want. But it's efficient. I like the length of the handle. And really here lately, I really favor the close comb, the straight bar, the safety bar style razors versus an open comb style razor. And I've been thinking about that a lot. And I think I'll probably be writing a blog article about my thoughts and what I think it means as to why I've kind of moved from being an almost exclusive lover of open comb to a shift towards straight bar. I think there's a reason for it. There we go. Warm water. Some cold water. Use a little bit of witch hazel. Of course, with some essential oil in it. Not bad. Close to being BBS, not quite. I think once I get used to the way this razor shaves, it will be a BBS 3-pass shaver real easily. It's a nice razor. I really like it. Parkers just don't get the love that they really deserve. They're fine made razor. Fit and finish of this razor is very, very good. All the way around. I think my initial impressions of this, the aggressiveness of this razor. Um, it's about on par with the Maggard MR6. It's pretty close to that. I don't think it's quite as aggressive as the Matador Toro Mastiff straight bar. So, but it's in that ballpark. It's in the ballpark. So, aftershave. I'm going to be using some Master's Bay Rum. Of course, I've transferred it to my glass bottle. Putting your aftershaves that are in plastic bottles, I think the plastic alters the scent. It's a nice scent. It's a mild bay rum. It's not, doesn't have a huge amount of clove, but a little bit. That's good. One thing I've noticed with the difference between Masters and Clubman is I think the Clubman has a better face feel afterwards. I think on the dry down, Masters I think tends to be a little bit more tackier, not quite as smooth. Whereas the Clubman has some elements in it that make it your face feel real smooth. Whereas with the Masters, I definitely probably will put on an aftershave balm and then put a little bit more on, just to get the face feel that I like, which is smooth. Whereas this, at least now, there's no, it's tacky. So that's my shave. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my blog at vintagerazorcollections.com, and leave comments. Get back with you as soon as possible. And give some Parker razors a look. I think they're nice razors, particularly the three-piece styles. So until next time, have some good shaves, be happy, and be safe. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.